Welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to another show. Welcome to your weekly favorite cryptopreneurship channel for cryptopreneurs and aspiring cryptopreneurs. My name is Paul. Here we're gonna do live streams. I sound like an idiot. We do live streams every week, just like this one. We do surprise live streams. We do YouTube shorts daily to get straight to the point so we don't waste your time. By the way, there's an update for that. I'll explain in a second. Plus we do interviews with some of the most successful people and pioneers in crypto so you can emulate their success, reviews, and so on. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get into it all. Subscribe down below for more videos like this one. And please, if you have been watching us for a while, if you are with us, if you are part of the Factor fam, then go ahead, hit that like button for support. Would really appreciate it. Gonna get straight into your questions. Gonna be answering your questions. But before I start, let me tell you something weird that's been happening with my channel. I got a lot of complaints from some subscribers that when viewing some of my videos, some short videos, as YouTube short, 60-second vertical videos I do daily, it goes to a black screen. You can still hear it sometimes it stops, but it goes to a black screen. Now the weird thing is, I never noticed this, but I started doing some research. And it appears that if you watch my videos from the Shorts tab, or if you watch my short videos from the Videos tab on my homepage, it goes black. It just goes black, and you can still hear some sound, but sometimes you can't hear the sound either. Yet, if you watch it from my homepage, it works. It's extremely weird. I've reported this to YouTube. I'm waiting for some answers. They find it peculiar. They asked me to send some videos, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show YouTube exactly what I mean. Oh, by the way, this only happens, I'm not gonna do it now, by the way. This is a live stream, I'll do it later. This only happens if you're viewing short videos from your mobile phone, not if you're watching them from desktop. So it's kind of weird. So I'm still getting views, but if you go through your mobile phone on the video tab from my homepage to watch the video, or from YouTube Shorts, black screen. Whilst if you go from your mobile or desktop any other way, it's fine. It's really weird. Don't know what's going on. So I might have to do some vertical videos, some horizontal videos for a while instead of YouTube Shorts. But I have a suspicion it's got to do with codec, and that if I upload a less quality video, it might work. I'm trying to help YouTube discover this issue. This has been going on for a while, even with bright screens, which I haven't noticed, and that's why we're not getting a lot of views. That's why we're not getting a lot of subscribers on the Crypto Factor. It's really weird, it's really peculiar, or at least that's some of the reasons we're not. And it's a shame, because we were growing rapidly, fast, and now we're getting set back. So if you've noticed this problem, please report it to YouTube. Tell YouTube about this. Go to Team YouTube on Twitter and just write them a quick message. Just tell them, hey, I'm viewing the Crypto Factor shorts from my mobile phone, and it comes out to a black screen when I view it on my desktop, or from the Videos tab, it works properly. What's going on here? Or homepage, what's going on here? Would really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna go straight to your questions here. We're gonna be doing this crypto AMA, just getting straight to the point and answering every single question I can in the comment section, in the chat section. I would like to thank everybody. I already see Identity Block and other people saying hi. I thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I see every single chat, every single comment. I might not reply to all of them in a live stream because that will just stop me answering your questions. But let's get straight to it. And the first one is Harry ML saying, do you anticipate that the ADA will still be a top 10 crypto in the next cycle? Listen, my view on ADA is it will reach $4 to $7 in the bull market, or if the bull market continued that we were in. A lot of people heard $47 for some strange reason, even though it was $4 to $7 on the screen. which was ridiculous. I got attacked for that, but no, $4 to $7 is very possible with ADA, and I think it will be possible in the next bull run. Of course, a lot of projects are going to die during a bear market. I don't think ADA will be one of them. I think it will do well. I think it needs patience, and we need to get into a bull cycle or a bull market for that to happen. Another question is, do you agree that the Bitcoin halving is the biggest crypto catalyst event? I would say it's an extremely important catalyst for Bitcoin, and we do go up in price after every halving because the supply is shortened. The thing is that a lot of people think that going up to the catalyst right after, the price will go up. It usually doesn't. It takes a couple of months. So most people will buy the rumor that it will go up during the halving. During the halving, it will actually go down. People actually sell that rumor, but Bitcoin goes up and usually goes into a bull market after that halving. But that does not mean that it's going to keep on happening every single time. By the way, before I keep answering your questions, quick note.
Hey guys, I'm Method NOONE. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Method NOONE.
Check out Method NOONE. The channel should be down below. And yes, I am good looking, but I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only and personal opinion. Let's move on. The last couple of dominant narratives, you were gaming and metaverse. What do you foresee as the next major narratives? Well, as I was telling you before this bear market, you should be getting into solid projects and solid metaverse projects, if any, because metaverse and gaming tokens will also suffer. They will go down just like the rest of the market. Now, people like Alex Becker, people like Elliot Trades, that were saying that it's not going to go down, that gaming tokens might not enter a bull market and so on. This is all bullshit. Everything will go down in a bear market in the most part, including metaverse and gaming. So if you were going to be getting into gaming or metaverse right now, you should be getting into top solid projects like Sand, Decentraland, project that will survive, have a proven track record, and that big companies get into. Which projects have we seen big companies get into? Sand, Decentraland, and so on. Those will not die, in my opinion, and will bounce back strong after the bear market. Torsten Hampel, hi Paul, I thought the black screen was a YouTube problem. It is a YouTube problem, my friend. It is a big YouTube problem, only on my channel apparently. When viewing short videos, YouTube Shorts, vertical videos, on mobile only, and only through Shorts or through the Videos tab. Through the Videos tab, what I mean is, if you go to my channel here, let me show you real quick, just so you understand. But obviously this is going to work from desktop, but it won't through mobile. See, if you go here and you click these videos on your mobile phone, they will work properly. But if you go to videos here and you click these videos, they will not work. Not this video, but they will go black, all these vertical videos here. Also, there's certain ways, if you go through mobile phone, you won't be able to view it. Certain ways you will. The best thing you can do is actually watch them on desktop for now, or go to the homepage and click through it that way, so you can actually view the video. Tosin, what do you think about AVAX? Because of Luna, have still some AVAX in my portfolio. I still have AVAX. I'm holding AVAX. I'm staking Joe, which is the DEX on AVAX. I think AVAX will be fine. Might take a drop. Everything's going to take a drop. Might take a drop, but I think it's a strong project with strong fundamentals that will come back, and I do think it's going to take market share from Luna. I don't think Luna's going to do well at all. I don't think the fork's going to save Luna. We can talk about it if you want. I think Luna is pretty much done, and I'll explain why in a second, but I think AVAX and other blockchains will take market share. Why don't I think Luna will come back? Well, and why don't I not think that the fork and airdrop will work? It's very simple. Luna's use case is the UST stablecoin. Once that was depegged and lost trust, that was the first blow for Luna. The second blow is that the solution will not airdrop the stablecoin. So you're getting airdropped Luna with no stablecoin. What are you going to do with Luna other than it being a meme coin? Now you might argue it's a good blockchain. People love the blockchain, blah, 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 blah. Yes, but it has nothing, no other blockchain have anything to envy from Luna's blockchain if it's not for the UST stablecoin. So AVAX is just as fast. Solana is just as fast, although more centralized. There's Polygon, which I think is going to take huge market share. So basically, I think Luna, not just Luna Classic, which is going to fork into, or is going to be part of the fork, and it's going to fork into the normal Luna. I don't think it's going to do well at all. Now, does that mean sell your Luna? No. If you're in huge loss right now and it's like $100 and you've lost thousands, you might as well hold your Luna. See how it goes. People are going to dump that coin fast. Maybe it goes up after. I don't know. You might be able to trade it up and down, whatever. I do not recommend it. I do not think I think it's a waste of time, and I think worrying about it blinds you, and you lose the forest for the tree. You're concentrating here when there's a big forest here that you should be concentrating on, if that makes sense. Bitcoin death cross happening in the moment. Well, the Bitcoin death cross is a lagging indicator. So even if it's happening right now, the where it was going into the death cross was the issue. Now, of course, this could probably mean a little bit further downside, maybe the 25K, top 20K level, lower 20K level. I do think that will be the top, most probably, in Bitcoin. I do not think we're going to go under 20K. I think we're going to be going to 21, 22K before we go back up. I think we're going to have some chop until we go back up. I could be wrong. We could hit 17K. A friend of mine told me it's a Fibonacci level the other day. We could go to 12K like Gareth Soloway says, and also Richard Hart. I do not think so. I'm looking at the 21, 22K level. I think that will be the bottom. Once we get there, we can reevaluate if you want. We can reevaluate, excuse me, and we will reevaluate. But even if there's a death cross and it actually plays through, I think that's the level we're going to get to. Mid 20,000s. Lower 20K. Do not forget that I predicted both tops pretty much. I think Richard Hart predicted it on the day, so I got it a little bit later on. I predicted the first crypto top, the second crypto top. I predicted the bear market last year in the summer, both on this channel and BitBoy Crypto's channel. I said it multiple times at the end of the year, beginning 2022, we're going to get into a bear market or such a massive drop that it was going to make people cry, shake legs, and look like a bear market, and that's what we've done. So basically, this is what I'm seeing right now. This could always change. It's always probabilities, but that's what I'm looking at, and that is my view. Harry ML, what is the lowest price you think ADA will hit? I do not know. I do not know. We could even go to it will probably go to its previous all-time highs. Is that $2? I can't even, is that 2 cents? Is it 20 cents? I can't remember. But it could certainly go down there. Or close to it. It could even get lower. I'll tell you this, most cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin in the bear market will lose 90 to 95% of their price, maybe even 98%. Some will come back, most will not. The top 10 will change next time around, and so on. Now let me explain something to you guys that people don't understand here. About Luna, about coins, and about losses, because people just don't get this, and I need to explain this to you. When something drops 90% or 95%, it's always almost 100%. It doesn't take 100% for it to come back. Let me explain. If you have $100 and it goes down 50%, right? How much do you think it will take for you to break even? If you said 100%, if you said 50%, you're wrong. If you have $100 and you go down 50%, you needed to go 100% just to break even. Why is that? Well, simple math. If you take $100 minus 50%, you have $50. If you add 50%, it's $75. If you add 100%, then it's $100. So you need to go up 2x just to break even if something goes down 50%. So if something goes down 90%, you don't need it to go up 100% for you to break even. You need it to go up to 100% 9 times. 900%, almost 1,000%. Now, when something drops 90%, always remember it can drop another 90% and another 90% and another 90%. Look at SafeMoon, look at Luna. So chances are these projects will never reach all-time highs again. They're gone, they're done. It's over. And a lot of people will still try and buy the dips and lose money. Do not buy the dips if something goes down that much. It doesn't make sense. You have to know when to buy the dip and when not to buy the dip. And I made a video, YouTube short, of course, obviously, a while ago, telling you not to buy all the dips and explaining when not to buy the dip. And you shouldn't buy the dip all the time, because one day it's going to keep dipping, and keep dipping, and it's not going to come back. And that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening in bear markets. Fortunately, Bitcoin usually goes down 80-85% of its all-time highs. Let's see how that goes. Sometimes it can go less. If you're a Cardano fan, you should be stacking it right now. Do you agree, Paul? No, I do not. I think you should be, you could be buying some Cardano right now, but you should be stacking it in the bear market as you're coming out. Don't forget, bear markets go down and tend to stay down for a while. They tend to chop and range for a long time, getting people fed up, disgusted, and leaving cryptocurrency markets, or any market, depending on which market you're in. So if we're in a bear market right now, expect another 6 months. I predict, I'm telling you right now, the next bull market in crypto, and this is, I'm giving this a probability, obviously, it's not 100%, but I'm willing to make a call right now. The next bull run in crypto will actually start after the summer, end of the year, this year. So we're gonna have bumps. We're gonna be going up. We're gonna be having fake outs. We're gonna have all this stuff. But the actual bull market, where everything goes crazy, like you witnessed, will happen after the summer and the year, perhaps September, October, somewhere around there. It's going to start, and then maybe in beginning 2023, it's going to become more apparent. And it needs to break certain levels to confirm that, and that's why I can't give you an exact date. But that is my view. Mr. Blue says, if you wish to be rich, invest in altcoins, but if you want to be wealthy, invest in Bitcoin. Yes, I said that. That's my quote. Even if Bitcoin drops 10K, that would be biggest opportunity ever. Yes, first of all, I agree with you, Mr. Blue. Buying Bitcoin lower, even if it drops, is good because A, it can always go up at least a lot easier than other altcoins because it has proof of concept and so on, market cap, blah, 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 reputation, blah, blah, blah. The only decentralized store of value, truly decentralized transfers, and so on. But also, you have to understand that because it drops down less than other altcoins, you can always buy the dips on altcoins with Bitcoin, keeping you exposed to the crypto market. So yes, it is king, and it is wealth. It's preserving wealth, and you should accumulate Bitcoin, in my opinion. Did I miss any questions? I don't think so. Did I? I don't think so. If I missed any questions, please ask again down below. Oh, I did miss a question. Harry ML, in your opinion, if one did the proper fundamental analysis, could the Luna catastrophe be foreseeable? Yes and no. Let me explain. Yes, if you did proper fundamental analysis. The problem is most people don't know how to do fundamental analysis, and it's very hard to get all the details. I didn't see the Luna thing from the Luna fall from fundamental analysis. I did not see it. I admit it. I saw it a little bit on technical analysis, but I made some wrong moves because I wasn't thinking straight. But yes, fundamental analysis is very important. Price is more important. I'm a technical trader, so I look at price. I swing trade, that's long-term trading, and I look at price and look at technical analysis. Why? There's news for the masses, and there's news for the classes. We will never see the news for the classes, only the news for the masses. So the best way to predict things that we have is technical analysis, and those are probabilities, and you can actually see things in the charts before it hits mainstream media, mainstream news. Does that make sense? A prime example is Elon Musk saying Bitcoin sucks, but yet he bought 2.7 billion of them or something along those lines. So there's news for the masses, news for the classes. Always remember that. So a very good advice I have for you guys is to actually learn technical analysis. Identity Blog is asking if he can use one of my clips in one of his videos. Identity block, you can choose any clip you want from any of my videos. You have full freedom to do whatever you want, man. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin charts real quick. So Bitcoin right now is hovering around 29K. Right under the 30K psychological, and you can see right here it's going sideways. Now, what does this tell me? This tells me three things. It doesn't change what I see about Bitcoin. It tells me that my call for the mid 20Ks right here was a perfect call. I actually bought 25,800. Actually bought Bitcoin, sold it up around 30K. Not all of it, but some of it. So I made a good trade here. The rest of it I just keep because I like hodling and stacking sats. Now, we're right here. This can do two things right now. At 29K, let's call it 30K psychological because that's the psychological. 29,800 I think is or 29,300 is a technical support. Can't do it right now. But what we need to do, we need to see a push above 36K and hold and close above 36K. This should give us some chop, it should give us a pullback down to the 35K and give us a chance to pass and go above the 40K level, which could confirm a bull market or a bull continuation up here. We need to pass this 40, the 41K, 40K, 41K level here, right here. See what I mean? Now, if we go down again, we could bounce over the 25K level and do a double bottom and keep on going up. So it looked like a W sort of pattern. But if we break 25K, we probably have significantly lower price range to the lower 20K levels. So right now, you could call it a no trade zone, or you can call it a buy zone, depending, or accumulation zone, depending on your long-term prediction and how long-term time frame you have, because you might not be able to time the bottom, and seldom people do. So that's what I see with Bitcoin right now. Let's see if we have any more questions. Do we have any more questions? I don't see any more questions. What's going on? I also don't see a lot of people here. I see 24 people watching this live stream. I see 10 likes only. Hit the like button. Share this stream. Get people in here. Ask your questions because I answer every single question in the chat. By the way, if you notice, I did a surprise live stream the other day. It was 2 days ago. I'm going to be doing more surprise live streams again. And pretty much I'm going to be doing them pretty soon from my beach house or from different places. So please subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss future surprise live streams, but also future videos. Does that make sense? Man, I'm not seeing any questions. I think YouTube is just not pushing out my video at all. It's insane. It's insane what's going on. I have problems with my short videos. People are not coming to the live stream. It's insane right now. And I can't do much about it. So I might as well show some of my products while we wait for people to show up and ask questions, or until you ask questions. So one thing I can show you is my book, The Crypto Factor. I seldom talk about this, but this is book one. There's going to be 3 of them. But this is one of the books I wrote a couple of years ago, which interviews some of the most successful people and pioneers in crypto. People like Andreas Antonopoulos, John McAfee, the late John McAfee, Roger Ver of Bitcoin Cash, Tone Vase, James Leaf, which is JL777, Naomi Brockwell, Nicholas Murden from DataDash, and so on. And what this book does, it looks at what happened to my... So now my live stream just paused. Give me a second. Let me try and get this away. Great. So I don't even know if you can see my live stream right now. Can you guys hear me? Click 1 if you can hear me, please. Click 1 if you can hear me, because for some strange reason, I can't get away from my background here. So you can hear me, but you can't see me. Interesting. Very interesting. Give me a second. Let me try and fix this, guys. I can't believe what's going on here. This is ridiculous what's going on here. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's see if I can, I'm not sure if I can get this fixed and get out of this book. This book that's showing on the screen right now. I don't know what the hell is wrong with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with my live stream. I just don't know. It's insane. This is insane. Put your questions in the chat. I'll answer your questions. I'm just trying to fix this.
Hey guys, I'm Brief Dance. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Brief Dance.
I think something's going on here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Give me a second. Let me just try and get this done. There you go. I'm back. I am back. Success. Okay. Sorry about that. Really sorry about that. No, it was not intentional. So glad you guys stayed with me. Let's talk about DeFi chain. Do you see the risks like Luna and Terra? There are many risks like Luna and Terra, and DeFi is getting attacked, Torsten, but it's not the same thing exactly. A lot of these don't have, well, almost none of them have their own stablecoin. It doesn't have the same fundamentals. It's not Do Kwon, which has scammed people multiple times, by the way, had failed businesses multiple times. There are very different things going on, right? So don't let Luna scare the shit out of you in a sense that you should be getting out of all DeFi, but at the same time, be aware that there is significant risk and you have to be careful. Let's be very, very open and transparent. It is the seconds is fake news scare pump coming. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, Mr. Invisible, I'm back, Gibran. I am back, not invisible. I'm only buying BTC, Ethereum, and ADA. Is that wise? Harry, I would only be buying BTC at this point until we have a bull market confirmation. Maybe I'd buy some Ethereum and Polygon, but that's about it right now. Even if I'm wrong and we go up from here, doesn't matter. Understand that Bitcoin and Ethereum will go up first, and other altcoins will follow. It's extremely important to understand that. What do I think about Bitcoin right now? I think I just explained, but I think Bitcoin needs to break the 37K level, be on top of that to be able to give a 40K psychological try. If it breaks that, new bull run, maybe new confirmation on bull market. If it goes lower than 25K, however, I would start worrying if it goes under 28K, by the way. Lower than 25K, then we're going to go into the low 20s. That's the way I see it. What altcoin should one invest in this market? Gibran, I wouldn't invest in altcoins right now other than Ethereum, if any. Hey, Paul, because Ethereum will come back because it has proof of concept, it's been around the longest, it has a lot of updates coming, and it's survived many bear markets. Survived bear markets, previous ones, and remained in the second place. Bitcoin for obvious reasons as well. Hey Paul, so your ceiling is possible turnaround of the market late summer, thus fall. Even if everyone is calling a bear market for the next 12 to 18 months due to the world events. Interesting. Yes, that is my crypto freedom. That is my view. And this is a black swan event after the summer, within 2022. Maybe that's when I'm going to start turning around and going up. Beginning 2023, I think we're going to see a bull market. That is my view. I don't care about the news. Everyone's going to start saying, oh, it's because peace happened or because that happened. There's always an excuse. Understand that bull markets have gone up and stock markets have gone up during war. Understand that the economy has nothing to do with markets, let alone crypto. It's just that right now there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but you have to also understand that this gets priced in, and fear kind of nulls and numbs you over time. And I do believe, and I called the previous markets the tops, I called the bear market, I think I'm going to be able to call the next bull market. And again, mark this video, I am the first channel that will say this. I will actually make a YouTube short. Give me a second, let me put this down. Even though you might not be able to see it because of the trouble we've been having on the YouTube channel lately. But let me do it. YouTube short. Bold statement. Market. Well, bull market. Turnaround. I will make a video. I never delete my videos. Very rarely do I do that. Only if it's to protect. Very rare. I never delete videos, even the ones I made Muppet calls on, which were a couple. But yeah, I really think that that's when we're going to turn around. I'm making a bold statement right now. Yes, that's when we're going to have a bull market. And yes, I'm calling it right now. And I will say it on BitBoy Crypto's channel again when I get the chance. Let me drink some water. Phantom. Slovenia here. What's up, Slovenia? So Phantom, Stanko, is a good project, but I really, and right now it's probably pumping or seeing some light because of certain recent events with some partnerships with Phantom. But you have to understand that we're in a bear market. If we continue this bear market, it's going to fall down lower and it might be a better place to accumulate Phantom. I think it's a good project. I think it's going to go up again, but we don't know yet. So we are in a technical bear market. We have to respect that. So be very wary. If you buy any Phantom, only don't dive in with both feet. Dollar cost average or take small positions. You won't need to take large positions to make a lot of money if we do go up from here. Does that make sense? And you can always buy more if we go down less and then average out a better price. PulseX. And Cameron, I like PulseX. Let me explain what's going on with PulseX. PulseX is doing a vampire attack. Richard Hart is doing a vampire attack on blockchain. So he's actually making his own ecosystem. It's actually quite genius, and I like Richard Hart, by the way. It's actually quite genius. So we don't know the outcome of this. We don't know what's going to happen. It's for me, it's an experiment. Now, that said, it's worth getting into to see what's going to happen. I have sacrificed for PulseX, by the way. I'm also hold and stake Hex as an experiment. I take very good care. I recommend taking profits on the way up. I recommended to take profits on Hex at the top, by the way. Everybody was saying no and calling me an idiot. And even though I like Hex, I was explaining to take profits and Hex went down while everything else was going up. Now, I do think Hex will go up again. I do think PulseX will go up again. Think, meaning speculation, meaning risk. But yeah, I do like Richard Hart's project, and what he's doing is it's amazing to see what's going to come out of it. It could go both ways, by the way. Be careful. Interest rate hikes, inflation, war, etc. Just said that Pulse Chain launch will start the next bull run. Very possible. I'm not saying, I don't think it will start the next bull run, but I did notice last year that Hex preceded, at some point, not all the time, but preceded the bull run. So it was a good indicator, if that makes sense. Ethereum survives with no use case. Funny how that works almost in Luna. Well, Alistair, no. People saying that Ethereum doesn't have a use case don't understand Ethereum. Ethereum does have a use case. How can you say Ethereum doesn't have a use case? First of all, smart contracts. Second of all, NFTs. Third of all, DeFi. Fourth of all, biggest stable coins are on Ethereum. The other ones failed. And fifth of all, proof of concept has been along the longest. And even though the fees go up, that does not mean it doesn't work. It doesn't mean companies don't want to pay those big fees. As a matter of fact, paying big fees a lot of times is actually better. A lot of companies don't go for cheaper projects for the simple reason they want proof of concept and safety, and they would pay those fees gladly. Look what happened with Luna. Look what happened with the blockchain projects. Look at what happened with Ethereum killers, right? Look at Solana. It's great when it works and it's online, right? I'm not saying it's not going to do well, but Ethereum has its own, it has use case. And each blockchain, if you will, in the future, in my opinion, will niche down to specific things. For example, Solana, just for example, could be gaming, along with Polygon. Ethereum could be smart contracts and business and enterprises for smart contracts and so on. AVAX could be, I don't know, whatever. So each one will niche down because pretty much they're all the same thing, right? Just done in a different way. It's just how you market your product and what you niche in. And that's what they're going to realize, because if they're any good in marketing, that's what they're going to figure out, and that's how the direction they're going to go in. So Ethereum has a use case. Ethereum is going to do well, and Ethereum survives, and you can't deny that, dude. You just can't. By the way, biggest NFTs on Ethereum, right? So, yeah, that's my point on Ethereum. And no, I'm not an Ethereum maximalist. You know I'm not an Ethereum maximalist. Edwin says, do you think Bitcoin increasingly following what the stock market does is due to a larger investment by institutions? Yeah, I do think that Bitcoin will be invested in, and that's one of the key facts on Bitcoin, that most institutions will go to the big coins. They'll go into Bitcoin first, maybe Ethereum after, before they go into anything else. Proof is in the pudding. That's what's been happening. Also, Bitcoin has been around for 13 years as a proof of concept like nothing else. Everything else is hit and miss, if you really think about it. So Bitcoin is king, and Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere, even if you call it old tech or whatever. Yeah, but it works, and it has proof of concept. And it's the only truly decentralized form of transfers. The only decentralized transfers, and the only proven spendable store of value. Spendable store of value, by the way, being a coin I termed. I add the spendable in there myself. So yeah, I do think Bitcoin will do very well along with the stock market, but we could see a decoupling from the stock market at some point where it might correlate to gold or precious metals, if you know what I mean. And I do think that Bitcoin will correlate and uncorrelate to the stock market in different times moving forward. That's my view of it. Crypto Secret, what up, Paul? Crypto fam, just checking in, hanging out with sunny coast, nice Florida, man, hanging on the beach. Yeah, I was on the beach earlier on too. Air conditioning, man. Oh, Greece is hot as well, just like Florida right now, and waiting for the time to buy. Dude, I'm in Bitcoin, I'm in cryptocurrency, and I have dry powder on the side from taking profits last year when I was telling everyone to take profits, ready to buy as well. I bought some already and will buy as well. Very exciting. Paulie, how is your health? Gibran, my health is doing great. Pills, my cancer pills are working with minimal side effects. And my energy is going up ever since I started working out again. I actually have a home gym now. Ever since I started working out again and also eating properly. If you notice, I'm not getting winded. I can actually do live streams. At some point, I couldn't even do a live stream anymore. I was just really, and I just couldn't take a breath. Well, everything is getting better, my friend, and I put this in faith, first of all, to God, because I believe in God, positive mental mindset, but also food, nutrition, and exercise. And I used to say this on my other channel, my entrepreneurship channel. By the way, if you're into entrepreneurship, if you are into business, check out my other channel. Don't know if you've seen it real. Let me just show you real quick, because I'm going to start posting to it starting tomorrow, again after a long time. So if you go here and you go to well, let me show you a simpler way. If you go to the Crypto Factor and you go to my channel and you actually scroll down here, you will see my channel right here. This is the Paul Democracy, my entrepreneurship channel, and this is my BitBulls channel. This is my project, my gaming project channel. So check out both of them. But if you like entrepreneurship advice, there you go. Check out, it's my name, Paul Democracy. This is my first channel. It's all about entrepreneurship and sales, and you can actually see some heavy and cool interviews here, like Evan Carmichael, Patrick Bet-David, Ben Gay III, Clady, and so on, Ryan Stuman, Nick Nimmin, and so on, the Highlander from the Highlander series, Adrian Paul, and so on. And you can actually get some solid advice, just like you would from the Crypto Factor, but you can also see 2-minute videos here, and you will start seeing 60-second videos or updated 60-second videos on Paul Democracy on my first channel. So make sure you check that out. But yes, my health is doing great. I'm doing awesome, and thank you for asking. Whew, I actually said all that without taking a breath. I feel strong. By the way, I'm working out. I actually started working out again. I'm gonna check this out. I know it doesn't show that much right now, but it's getting there. It's getting there, right? I used to work out, by the way, if you didn't know, I used to work out a lot. I was an athlete. I used to kickboxing. I did a lot of stuff. Let's go to the next question. Hey, Bod, what do you think Luna will hit $1? Personally, I think it might. I personally think it won't. No chance in hell unless it freezes over, but we have seen that happen. No, it will not. It will not, because there's no use case for Luna anymore. Even with the airdrop, It doesn't have, it won't have the UST peg. There's no reason for Luna to exist. Even as a blockchain, there are other blockchains out there that have more trust and are just as good. I don't see Luna doing anything. Maybe it'll pump real quick before they steal your money. Maybe you can make some money trading it on the hype, but I don't think it's going to do well. I hope it does. I own 47,000 Luna. I've lost a lot of money on Luna, but I don't think it will. Food and drink are the most important. Yes, I agree. That said, I'm going to drink some water. Crypto Secret, I just bought in probably 6 months ago and I've been holding a second. I'm decided to hold through this bear market and keep stacking. Hopefully I can stack enough for the next bull run. If you continue, I think you'll do okay. Just be careful. I would do only Bitcoin until we'll see some sort of bottoming in pattern or reversal. I will make a video about that, by the way. I mean, I've called the previous tops and lows, even the 30,000 drop, so the previous one. So yeah, and hopefully I can be able to do it again. I think you'll do okay. Just be careful. I have, and Angela says I have Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. What are my thoughts on Ethereum Classic? Ethereum Classic has no use cases. There's no point for it to exist. There was a fork. They made Ethereum Classic because some people disagreed with making a new fork. But all the programmers, all the innovation, and all the future and everything was on Ethereum. So Ethereum Classic is being pumped now and then in bull markets, but has no real use case or value, and I see no reason for it to exist whatsoever. At least not right now. We hope you get well soon, buddy. So do I, man. I'm just on these pills. As long as they work, I'll be fine, dude. Thank you very much for your wishes. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the info. Yes, very much appreciated. So, by the way, don't forget to check out my Twitter channel. If you go on my Twitter here, let me show you my Twitter real quick. Join me and follow me on Twitter. So it's Paul Democratou, the Crypto Factor. You can find it linked into my YouTube channel at the banner, at the top of my banner on both my YouTube channels. And yeah, check it out. Follow me. I give great entrepreneurship advice, crypto advice. I make posts and I plan to use it a lot more. Also, don't forget to check out my other channel, Paul Democratou. I know it's a hard name to spell. You can always see the link on my YouTube channel, which I showed you earlier on. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more crypto videos like this one, more live streams, surprise live streams, and so on. My cousin had stage 2 treated with RSO oil, cancer-free for 4. Well done, man. Big up to you. I'm actually, I actually have aggressive non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I had it. I treated it the first time with chemotherapy and bone marrow transplant. Came back. Now I'm on pills. But yeah, I was stage 4, man. So a bit of a difference there. I didn't have a choice. I asked if I had a choice. I said one of my choices. They said you have no choice. And where they told me I had no choice, because I was actually in hospital because I got a lung embolism. I almost died. And then they discovered the cancer from my biopsy. And they're like, well, we have to take you upstairs to the cancer ward. So that was my news back then. But great that there is a lot of innovation in pharmaceuticals and medicine, because these pills I'm taking, dude, the minimum side effects, no chemo necessary. As long as they keep working, awesome. And hopefully they don't stop working. But if they do, there are new treatments as well, which I've been made aware of, which gives me more of a chance. So pretty cool. This is my first potential bear experience. Yeah, it's devastating, dude. Stay strong. We haven't seen crypto winter yet, unless 25K was the bottom. We'll see. I've heard you say that I'm with the ones, I have all my coins in my portfolio. I was scared to buy Bitcoin because I know it's going to drop and I don't want to get it liquidated. What? I've heard you say that I'm with the ones, I have all my coins in my portfolio. I was scared to buy Bitcoin because I know it's going to drop and I don't want to get liquidated. Oh, you're margin trading. If you're margin trading, it's very dangerous. If you're going to buy crypto in a bear market, in my opinion, Don't use leverage. Don't margin trade. Buy actual Bitcoin so you can hold it. That way, even if it goes down, you still have that Bitcoin and you can't get liquidated that way. I don't believe in using margin or leverage in crypto. I don't think it's needed. You could try it if you're experienced, but there's not needed because you can make 100%, hundreds of thousands. You can make 10x's, 100x's, and even 500x's without using leverage in bull markets. So why not stay safe, especially if it's your first time, and not use leverage and just buy the actual asset on the spot market? Be very careful. Also, if you are going to use leverage, don't use 30, 50, 100x. Don't be stupid. Maybe you can use 5 or 10x, but even that's dangerous. So be very careful. And make sure you use stop losses and know what you're doing. And that's why I don't promote exchanges so much on my channel and don't talk about them, because they all try to promote leverage trading so they can make money. But guess who loses? You lose. Crypto Seeker, please disregard the last voice text. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Should I trade all of my alt bags for BTC and Ethereum? Depends on what alts you have. If you're in huge loss, it all depends on your risk-reward ratio. All depends on how much of a huge loss you have. Maybe it's not worth it right now. That should have already been done when I told you to do that. You didn't do it, so it really depends on what you're holding, your tolerance of holding, and maybe it's not a good idea right now unless you're overexposed. If you're overexposed and you feel you'll be safer in Ethereum and Bitcoin, maybe turn part of your portfolio into Ethereum and Bitcoin, yes. But I don't think you actually need to do it right now. By the way, Diaz just came. Don't know if you guys know my Pitbull because it's a bullish Pitbull, but if you don't know him, yeah, that's Diaz right there. Is my American Am staff. Would you like me to introduce you to him? Huh? Diaz, there. Sickle. There you go. Let me give him a treat. Good boy. It's my little Pitbull right now. Magapaz? Magapaz? No. I never. There he is, right there. Right there. There he is, my baby. My baby right here. I just licked him. I just licked you. Stupid. Anyway, love him so much. He used to collect Dogecoin, by the way. Before Dogecoin was a thing, before Elon Musk, you could actually donate Dogecoin to Diaz. I used to have a link. He used to collect Dogecoin. He sold some on the top and got into Bitcoin. But yeah, I might start doing that again for him. I love him so much. I already read that. I was trying to say was holding altcoins. I've not bought Bitcoin yet because if you're holding altcoins and you haven't bought Bitcoin yet, please understand that Bitcoin drops less than altcoins. So you're actually safer in Bitcoin in bear markets than what you are in altcoins. Keep that in mind. Be very wary about that. Generally speaking, in bear markets, altcoins drop 95 to 99%. Some never recover. Bitcoin drops 80 to 85% and always has recovered for the last 13 years since inception. Let's see what else we have. Here. Do we have any more questions here? Going back to work. Okay, have a good day, man. Have a good work. Get that money. Hustle, baby. Long time no see, Paul. Rewinding. Awesome, man. Awesome. You must have lost the dinner bet because Bitcoin went down from 30K. No, I did not. Because the bet was we will see 40K first before we go under 30K. So I actually won that bet and I was sent $100 and I appreciate it. And then we said that we might go down under 30K, and I actually called that we can go down to the mid-20s, maybe lower 20s. But the person I made that bet with actually said we can go lower than that to 10K. So let's see what happens this time. But I won that bet, baby. That was last year. Man, you watch some old videos on this channel sometimes. Phantom or Gala? Danny, right now I would go Bitcoin or Ethereum. But if you were going to get Phantom or Gala, I would go with Phantom personally, then Gala on a later date, but I would still wait for both of them, to be quite honest. Should I buy Poo Poo Inu or Doo Doo Ino? I'm having a hard time deciding. Very simple answer. You should buy no poo-poo coins in general, especially in the bear market. You can gamble with them, but I would do that in the bull market. Stay patient. There's a time to do that. And even then, I don't like going into poo-poo coins. By the way, do me a favor. If you're watching, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate right about now. We need likes on this channel. We need to get these videos out there. Hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. If you're getting any value, if you appreciate me doing these live streams. Are we in a bear market? Bola, we are in a technical bear market since I called the bear market. I said we're going to get into a technical bear market or a bear market end of 2021, beginning 2022, and we have been in a technical bear market since. Hey, white handsome guy, how are you doing? Shah, I am doing great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mediterranean, but thank you very much. Do we have any questions? Pop your questions in the chat. I'll answer your questions. If you're just joining for the first time, my name is Paul. This is your favorite cryptopreneurship channel for cryptopreneurs and aspiring cryptopreneurs alike. We do daily videos that get straight to the point. We do impromptu surprise live streams throughout the week. We do interviews with some of the most successful people and pioneers in crypto. We get Gareth Soloway and other celebrities and other, known people in crypto on the channel. We go on other channels. We go on Around the Blockchain on BitBoy Crypto's channel. Hey, if you don't know what I'm talking about, subscribe down below. You won't regret it. Hit the bell notification button so you don't miss the next videos. Besides, you can always unsubscribe later if you don't like these videos. It's win-win. It's a win-win. Let me also put it on the screen for you. See? Subscribe. We'll do that again. Cool, right? All right. Should I DCA my losses in alts now, or we're going lower and stay there? Well, we don't know. Bitcoin pump it. I just explained in the beginning of the video what's going on with Bitcoin, what levels to look at. I suggest looking at that video. I've made multiple videos about that, but yeah, we don't know. We're in no trade zone. We can go either way. I said the levels to look at. Watch those levels, and you'll be okay. You'll know what to do. Marcus P says, I told you below 20K. I don't think we're going to go below 20K. I think we're going to go mid-20, low 20K levels. Now, we might do a little dip below real quick, but I don't think we're going to go as low as you're saying, Bola. Is all my crypto money in exchanges or wallets? Well, ever since I was taking profits and getting out of exchange. Okay, first of all, I keep very low amounts of money in crypto exchanges. I think the most I've had is 30K in Binance, maybe another 17K in KuCoin. But generally, most of my crypto is off exchanges in wallets. Now, they're in various wallets. I have online wallets like Exodus. I have my Nano S, which is my long-term hodl position. I have, for DeFi, I use MetaMask and different types of wallets, and I use different emails than my emails that everybody knows about for each of the wallets, so they can't really get me or phish me or anything like that because they don't know my actual email address I've been using for these wallets and so on. So not your keys, not your crypto means don't keep your crypto on exchanges unless you're trading, actively trading with them. There is no reason. So right now I'm not trading. So I think I have maybe like 10K at the most on crypto exchanges. Definitely less than 10K. And unless I start trading again, which is not going to be right now, I'm not going to have more of that on any exchange. Is Axis Infinity pump because of Bitcoin having 2020? No, Axis Infinity, it was a hype of a game. It had users, and there was a lot of hype for it, and was once the blue chip of the gaming industry, of the crypto gaming industry, and that's why there was a pump. Now, I don't see Axie Infinity vanishing or anything like that. I think they're going to surprise us in the next bull market, but yeah, keep a small bag, if you will. Don't go all in. David says the poo-poo window was a satire. Well, I'm sorry, David, but I hear so much weird shit on this channel and questions that I have to take everything seriously because a lot of people could be burnt. Shamad, Paul, you read half of my message. I offered another bet. Shamad, I didn't make a bet with you. I made a bet with... maybe you changed your name. I'm not into bets right now. Polygon, ADA, Algo, which is better to invest in right now? I wouldn't invest in anything. But if I were going to invest, I would get into Polygon, which I recently did when Bitcoin was at 25,800, by the way, but a very small amount. Or I would get into my head just dropped. My head just stopped. Algorand, because I know Algorand is a great use case. I know Exodus is built on Algorand, but as I said back then, year ago, that it's not its time and it will go up in the next bull market, in my opinion. And now we're in a bear market, so it could be a good time, either now or later when we drop lower, if we drop lower, to accumulate Algorand for the next bull market. But it's still a bit early in my opinion, but yes, Algorand, it would be a good play. No, a bull trap to 35, 38K. Well, no, how can you? But first of all, I already called that we can go to 35, 38K, then see us go down before we go up and continue go up again, or we're going to continue going down. So that would not make sense to make a bet because I actually called that. That's a resistance area, and it's anybody could see that. So obviously, we're going to hit that, go back down, and we'll see if we go back up after, right? But we could just keep on going down from there. Yes, that's. I'm not going to make that bet because everybody and their grandmother knows that level. What's my bottom? I don't have a bottom right now, but I do believe that the lower 20Ks or 25K, mid 20Ks would be the bottom. So far, subject to change, depending on how we do. Mana, Sand, and ApeCoin, are they good to invest in? I hold all three. I think they're good to invest in. I'm not saying to you to invest in right now, Ariane, but they are solid projects. Well, Decentraland and Sand are solid projects. I do think that ApeCoin will do well. I made a video about it, and it is doing well. It did do well, but I also told you to take profits on the way up because I can see it going down again before it going up again, and it did. So yes, but small bags, small positions, because you can always buy down lower. Dangerous position to buy. Warren Buffett's share reached 500,000. Awesome. Bitcoin pumping says my worst case bottom is 25K. Well, I call 25K, and I said if we break down below that, we could go to the low 20s, but that was pretty much my call as well. But we'll see what happens because I think we could go down lower. We'll see, though. We don't know yet. We'll see what happens with the charts. Blue chip coins. Blue chip coins, Bitcoin. That's it. Right now, Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum. And I know it's just bad there like a goat. Maybe I am the goat. But maybe Ethereum. Blue chip coins could be considered Solana, Polygon, and other cryptocurrencies. But right now, I would just be looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Best time to buy Bitcoin at COVID? Yeah. Well, I told people to buy. What would you investing if you had less than 10,000 startup in crypto, not buying Bitcoin, Ethereum? Where would you make most profits? Very low caps to make most profit, but risky, obviously. Gaming token, well, again, I wouldn't go very low, especially not right now. But if I were, you can make a lot of gains into mid caps and lower caps. So I would go into Polygon, Sand, and Mana. Maybe Gala. Maybe ApeCoin is a risk. And then Algorand definitely, because I think that will go up in the next bull run. Which other coins? Things like that. But I don't suggest you doing it right now. I really don't. First, Bitcoin, Ethereum will start going up. Then altcoin market, alt season will come after that. So I don't think there's a reason you can just wait for Bitcoin, Ethereum to go up, and then alt season will happen. So why not just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then use that to buy alt season, and then it will go up like crazy. That's when you can take more risk. Right now is not a time for risk. If it gets low 20s, I'll be set for life sooner than later. Yeah, well, if it goes to the low 20s, I'll be buying most definitely. And if it goes to the lower than that into the teens, even the low teens, like 12K that some people are calling, I don't think it's going to get there. I really don't think it's going to get there. But obviously, I'll buy as well. I have 3 ape coins. Should I buy or hold? If you have 3 ape coins, you might as well hold them, dude. It's worth nothing, right? Not sure. Hi, Paul. You are looking sharp. Thank you very much. The Nothing Show. How are you? By the way, check out the Nothing Show's YouTube channel. It's got a pretty cool YouTube channel on crypto. Ariana Ahmad. Thank you very much, Mr. Poor. You're a nice man. Mashallah. Thank you very much. Mashallah means prototheos in Greece, which is first comes God. So we have a Greek saying called mashallah, but it's not called mashallah. It's called prototheos, first comes God, which is kind of like mashallah, which is actually very, I respect that. Greetings from Afghanistan. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. So how many Bitcoins do I hold? I'm not going to tell you. Shah. Come on, man. I don't reveal that. That's like private. But I'll tell you this. I mean, I bought my first Bitcoin when I was 2017. I think it was June when it was $2,500. Portfolio revealed. Where are your hair, man? On my chest, dude. On my chest and down lower. You want to see? I buzz it though. I buzz it just so you know. You can come watch if that's what tickles your pickle. Subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification button if you enjoy these shows. Please hit the like button to support the show if you get value or if you appreciate hair, even if it's in different places than on my head. Come on, man. Put the questions in the chat. Bring them on. Bring on the chat questions. And if you're just joining, remember, I may be bold, but I'm not a financial advisor. But I am.
Hey guys, I'm Method NOONE. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Method NOONE.
And do that. Prophet just lighting up the situation. Well, yeah, like, you know, the light hits my head. It lights up the situation on its own. I don't need no help in that. I mean, you just use a light on my head and that's done. Biggest profit coin for you till date. That would be ADA when I bought it 2 cents. It would be Solana when I bought it, I think around $2. I made videos about it. I think those are my most profitable. And obviously Ethereum, $100, and also Bitcoin because of me getting in early. And I understand other coins went up more than Bitcoin, but I have to include it because it maintained its value while everything else was going more up and down. What are my thoughts on Cardano? Just gone on. I think Cardano is good, but I think, just like I was saying, next bull run is going to do better. Thoughts on Chronos? Next bull run is going to do great. I like Chronos. I mean, if we're talking about CRO, if we're talking about Crypto.com, I think exchanges are going to do well in the next bull run. But be wary. We don't know what's going to happen with regulations. We don't know yet. So do not ape into exchanges just yet. All right, thank you, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on another live stream. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe down below, hit the like button, and yeah, I love each and every one of you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.